Today we're going to be talking about inviting somebody to your World Ventures presentation, inviting somebody out to check out the information, inviting somebody out to your home-based event, inviting somebody to a national event, inviting somebody to a regional event, inviting somebody to a local merchant where we can grow our business and dine our way to vacations. So how this starts, it all starts with you and how you apply. The more phone calls you make, the more times you pick up the phone, the greater your business is going to grow. The leadership has got to come out of you for your business to grow. So I can't force you to make phone calls. I can't force you to do what you don't want to do in your spare time. It's all about the sacrifices you're going to make over a period of time to get what you want out of this, to get where you want to go out of this. With that being said, growing your network marketing business, I would say first step to number one is creating a list. To inviting somebody to see the information is creating a list. It starts with a list, not a list on your phone, a physical list in front of you that is written in a notebook. See, if you don't have a notebook in this thing, you could get a notebook for 50 cents a dollar at the dollar store. If you're not willing to invest into your business and buy just simple tools, you're not going to go very far. You're not going to last very long, and you're going to have probably the same reoccurring events year after year after year after year into your business until you learn to become organized and you actually physically write down a list of people starting from your hot market to the people that are in your cold market, and we'll go into that in just a second. So we want to start off with people that are in your hot market. These are people that are in your flaming hot market. These are your family members, your best friends, the people that know you more than anybody else in the entire world, and the people that you want to travel with, the people that you want to go ahead and create a lot more memories with, the people that are going to do it just because you're doing it. These are the people that you want to put on that very first list. And I say, start with a minimum of 20 people. 50 people, count down from 50, 49, 48, 47, and go all the way down to 1, and let that be that first foundational list that you're gonna grow through to adding into your network marketing business. So check this out. So most people fail at network marketing because they fail to pick up the phone and actually put in the work. It's called network marketing. So you have to put in the work to get the results that you want. That's why most people fail, is because they'll call 10 people, maybe they're busy, they did it the wrong way and they got a little discouraged. So they ended up quitting in their first 6 months. And trust me, you've never done anything like this before, and I get it. You're not going to learn it overnight. This is not instant gratification. This is not a microwave mindset. Throw that shit away already. This is long-term success. This is long-term money-making activity, and this is actually going to pay you out for generations and generations and generations. You're going to do what most people don't even do in 40 years, retire early. So it's going to take a little bit more of a long-term mindset than an instant gratification mindset, a short-term mindset. So you want to get past that. Let's throw that out of the water, and let's start with your list. You want to be as symptomatic as possible when you're doing this. You want to do what duplicates when you're inviting, and especially when you're teaching your organization to invite somebody to checking out the information, because you don't want to just do what works. What works for you does not work for me. 9 times out of 10, what works for you is probably not going to work for everybody else in your organization. See, you know your friends better than we do. So great, don't talk to them differently than as if you change. You're some robotic person. You think that there's a super right way to inviting somebody to the information. There's not. The most important thing is that you're swinging the bat, you're picking up the phone call, and you're going ahead and showing somebody the information. So when you're inviting, you want to keep it super simple. You don't want to say things like business. You don't want to say things like concept. You don't want to see things like organizations, opportunity, travel. None of this hee-hee, haka-huku, professional stuff, because 9 times out of 10, you've probably never done anything like this, and your friends are going to catch on to you right away that there's something's up. because they're going to look at you and say, look, you've never invited me to check out a business opportunity before. You've never been working on a project. You never came to me with any type of opportunities, et cetera, et cetera, et cetera, et cetera. So keep it super simple and invite with integrity, but invite with urgency. So when you're going to those lists, the person that's going to go through the list faster is obviously going to get the most results, and it's more or less getting going through the results, but doing it the right way. See, there's a right way and a wrong way to do everything. So when you're going through these numbers, make sure that you're doing it the right way, and take notes next to those names that you're calling, so that way you can see if they're not answering, if you need to follow up with them, what they say. So that way you can follow up within 6 months if they're a no or a yes. If they're a yes, I put them in the system immediately, and then go through the process of duplicating the same system that we're providing for you to win at a very high level with this business, and help them get their 4, get their 6, make their money back, and cycle a couple times, get the lifestyle bonus, and etc. So back to the list. So the person who makes the longest list is gonna win big. Start off with somewhere a minimum of 20 people to 50 people, and success loves speed. So if you're gonna call those same 20 people over the course of 6 months, you're gonna call those same 50 people over the course of 6 months. It's gonna be painful. It's gonna be painful. See, success loves speed. So if you show those same 50, 20 people in the same 6 months, as opposed to the guy who's showing them in a month, he's gonna see, or he or her is gonna see faster results than you, because you're doing it over a painful way. This week you're gonna get a no, then next week you're gonna get another no, and then next week you're gonna get another no. Now you're discouraged, so you didn't even make a phone call that week. The next week you're gonna get another no, and another no, and another no. Over the course of 6 months, it's gonna be very painful, as opposed to you going through some of the numbers in a day, in a week, over the course of 1 month. So limit your time frame. I would say show 20 people in your first week, show 50 people in your first week, leading them to the information, but doing it the right way. So when I say the right way, there's a wrong way and a right way to do this. And so you want to invite with integrity, you want to invite with urgency, whether you're inviting them again to check out a video, an online webinar, to a live event, to meeting you up in person, whatever the case may be, you want to invite with urgency. See, you have to stress to them over the phone that it is a big deal, and that you are all in with this concept, that you're all in with this idea, that this is something that came across your plate. So I would invite with integrity. So I would start with your hot market first, and then move into your medium warm market, and then go into, and then create a healthy habit of networking with people and your everyday daily lives, getting their contact information, getting their Facebooks, Instagrams, emails, phone numbers, whatever you do to create a healthy habit of doing that, because that adds into your network, and creating those relationships with people. You want to be able to create relationships with people in your day-to-day lives, because imagine the friends that you were not there when you were in first grade to a senior year graduating in high school. You probably didn't talk to the same people that you talked to in first grade. And if you did, good for you. That's very rare, but people grow and they go on with their life. So you want to create a healthy habit of adding people to your list. So this is something this is like probably the most ideal right way of inviting is, hey, real quick, what are you up to? Oh, nothing. Awesome. Can you get in front of your computer for about 20-30 minutes? Why? What's up? Hey, there's something that you've got to see. There's something that you've got to see. Can you check it out for me real quick? I'm going to go ahead and send you a link, but before I do that, I'm all in with this deal. This is a big deal on a global, massive scale. I'm going to call you back at the end of the video and share with you why I'm doing this, and what it's been able to do for me. And I'm going to validate and answer any questions and see if it's for or for not you. Does that sound cool? Yeah, amazing, great. All right, cool. I'll call you back in 20 minutes. I'll call you back in 15 minutes. That's the right way to inviting somebody to check out the information. See, you don't want to just be like, hey man, I have this travel opportunity, this business plate that, you know, you're going to be able to travel with dream trips. You're going to be able to do all these crazy things. You're going to eat your way to a vacation. Travel time, money, energy is going to be lit. We're going to get rich quick. We're gonna make a lot of money in a $1 trillion industry. Man, bro, you should have seen this guy. He was lit. He's 16 years old. Going through cancer. His father was, but when he saw this deal, he was able to pay off his cancer bills, and it's turned into hundreds of thousands of people worldwide. And this other guy has a BMW paid for by this thing. Another guy earns over 100K with this thing. Another guy earns over $1 million with this thing, has a house paid for by this deal. And that's exactly what you don't want to do. You don't want to scare your friend. They're going to be like, what the fuck are you talking about? And I'm just being honest with you. They're going to be like, what the hell? I don't know what happened to you, but you need to go back and get your money back, because they're not going to understand. Think about when the world was introduced to Facebook. People were not acceptance of Facebook. I mean, people were still on MySpace. Think about when Ubers came out for the first time. They were replacing taxis. There was a lot of critics that were scared to get into cars work. They said it was never going to work. Now it's a $1 billion company. Same thing that happened with Netflix and Redbox. Hey, look, it's not going to work. And where's Best Buy and Hollywood Video? They're gone. So you're going to understand that your friends never seen anything like this before. They have no idea what the hell you're talking about. They only know what you tell them. And you don't want to scare them away. Leading them to an event. Hey, real quick, what are you doing right now? I don't have a lot of time to talk. Can you be at my house tonight at 8? Why? What's going on? I have a huge announcement to make. Can you be there or not? Yeah, I can be there. All right, cool. Thank you. All right, I'm walking into work right now. I'm getting my hair cut right now. I'm getting my nails done right now. Awesome. I'll see you tonight at 8. Hey, real quick, can you bring some ice? Can you bring some paper plates? I'm counting on you. Can you do that for me? All right, bet. I'll see you at 8. All right, cool. Make sure that they bring something. Make sure that they bring some ice. Make sure that they bring something slight, so that way it gives them an incentive to have to show up, because you're counting on them to bring that to the event. And then make sure you start on time when you have these events. You don't want to be waiting for somebody who's gonna keep everybody else's time up, because people have other things to do with their life. And and it's very unprofessional. So if you say you're gonna lock the doors at 9 o'clock and showtime's at 9 o'clock, you lock the doors and showtime starts at 9 o'clock. Anybody else that arrives late, team members or invites, they're gonna have to either wait outside, or you're gonna have to bring them to another separate room and through the back of the house, because you want to respect what you're working on, and you also want to respect the people that you're showing this information to. So, just keep those invites really super simple, and we'll talk about building a list in a more detailed video after this. Awesome, great. Let's win big.